Hello everyone and welcome to Wooblywords. Today we are going to study about body fluids and circulation part 1, in which we are going to study about blood. This blood is having two major components: plasma, which is 55% of the part, and corpuscles, which is having 45% of the part. This plasma contains 90 to 92% water, 6 to 8% proteins, and rest other are minerals and simple molecules such as glucose. Now this 6 to 8% protein is divided into three parts: globulin, albumin and fibrinogen. Albumin, which maintains osmotic balance; globulin, which is having role in defense mechanism; and fibrinogen, which is having role in blood clotting. Now these corpuscles are divided into three parts: RBCs, WBCs and platelets. First we will be studying about RBCs, which is also known as erythrocytes, are 5 to 5.5 million per millimeter cubic. Formation and synthesis. In embryonic stage it takes place in liver and spleen, whereas in adulthood it takes place in bone marrow, red bone marrow. Now RBCs, its size is 7.4 micron and its shape is biconcave shape. RBC's lifespan is 120 days and site of destruction is spleen, which is also known as the graveyard of RBCs. It possesses hemoglobin, which is red color and consists of iron and protein which is known as globin. Each hemoglobin transports 4 molecules of oxygen and 1 gram hemoglobin carries 1.34 ml oxygen. WBCs or leukocytes. WBCs are colorless and nucleated. This count is 6,000 to 8,000 per millimeter cubic. Synthesis of WBCs takes place in bone marrow. These are cells of immune system. Shape is variable and lifespan is 3 to 4 days. Types of WBCs. First one is granulocytes, which is 65% of the part, and second one is agranulocyte, which is 35% of the part. Granulocytes contains granules, whereas agranulocytes lacks granules. Now granulocytes. Granulocytes is divided into neutrophils, which is multilobular, and 60 to 65% of WBCs. This is phagocytic in nature and responsible for defense mechanism. Now second one is eosinophils, which is bilobe and 2 to 3% of WBCs, and responsible for allergic reaction and prevent infection. Third one is basophils, which is basic in nature, 0 to 1% is least WBCs, and responsible for inflammatory reaction and secretes histamine, heparin and serotonin. Now neutrophils are neutral in dyes, eosinophils are acidic in dye, and basophils are basic in dye. Agranulocytes is divided into monocyte and lymphocyte. Monocyte, whose shape is horseshoe shaped like, and monocyte is responsible for defense mechanism. It is phagocytic in nature and is 6 to 8% of WBCs. Next one is lymphocytes. Lymphocytes are oval in shape. Now this is 20 to 25% part of the WBCs and of two types, B and T lymphocytes, and is responsible for immunity. Platelets, which is also known as thrombocytes, are 1.5 to 4 lakhs per millimeter cubic. These platelets formation takes place in red bone marrow from megakaryocyte cells. Helps in clotting of blood. Now this platelet contains thromboplastin protein. Clotting, which is also known as coagulation of blood, which prevents excessive blood loss from the body. This is a complex spider net like network, which is also known as clot, is reddish dark brown scum. Components of clotting is fibrin, which is protein thread, and damaged formed elements. Mechanism of blood clotting. First is injury or trauma, which results in extrinsic and intrinsic sources, which triggers thromboplastin protein. This thromboplastin protein further activates thrombokinase enzyme. This enzyme is responsible for converting prothrombin into thrombin. Thrombin, which is an active form, and prothrombin, which is an inactive form. This thrombin further converts fibrinogen into fibrin. This fibrin is a thread-like network, which is also a spider net-like network, which is insoluble and responsible for preventing excessive blood loss from the body. It involves calcium ion. This clotting process involves calcium ions. Blood groups. Now we are studying about blood groups, which are of three types: A, B, and O. A and B are the dominant blood groups, whereas O is the recessive blood group. Now we'll be taking an example of parents. If a male is having A blood group and a female is having B blood group, then the child's blood group will be A and B. Now if a male is having A blood group and a female is having O blood group, then the child blood groups will be A. Now if both of the offspring, such as male and female, is having O blood group, then the child's blood group will be O. Now we'll be studying about RH grouping system. RH grouping system, which was first found in rhesus monkey. This RH grouping system says that if a antigen is there on RBCs, then it will be considered as RH positive, whereas if RBC is having no antigen, then it will be considered as RH negative. Now if RH positive blood group will be entering into RH negative blood group, then RH negative blood group will be making antibodies against the RH positive blood group, because RH negative is a recessive form and RH positive is a dominant form. Now we'll be studying about blood groups and its antibodies. If blood group is A, then the antibodies will be B. If blood group is B, then the antibodies will be A. Now if blood group is O, then the antibodies will be A and B both. Now RH positive can give blood to RH positive person. RH negative person can give blood to RH negative person. RH negative can also give blood to RH positive person. But RH positive cannot give blood to RH negative person, because RH positive is a dominant one and RH negative is recessive one. So RH negative will be start forming antibodies against the RH positive blood group. Now we'll be talking about erythroblastis fetalis. If a mother is having RH negative blood group and if its fetus is having RH positive blood group, then some blood may enter into RH negative mother from fetus through placenta. This blood group will be creating antibodies against the RH positive fetus. This antibodies during the second pregnancy gets entered through placenta into the fetus, which results in anemia, jaundice, and even death of the fetus. Thank you everyone for watching this video. Hit like and subscribe to our channel Wooblywords. Thank you so much guys.